put it, put it, put it. I call it how I see it, so this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are live and with you on today. It's another edition of the Saints and the Ain't show. Let us know that you are with us on tonight. It's Monday. It's 8 o'clock. I got my Saints gear on because my Saints play tonight. So, put your money on the Saints. I know that the Chiefs are undefeated. We don't care. If you know anything about football, you better know that everybody is betting on the Chiefs at home. And you know what that means? They're going to lose. That's exactly what it means. It means they're going to lose because that's how Vegas works, man. Everybody is betting on the Chiefs. Why? Because they look good. They are undefeated. But guess what? I'm here to tell you, as your resident Saints fan, that they are going to lose. Listen, hoping to have my colleague on, having some internet issues, already dealing with the effects of the pending hurricane. So it just might be you and it just might be me, but that's okay because we the Saint and we can also be the Ain't. We could be the Saint and the Ain't. You can be the Ain't. So do us a favor, like this, share this, come on in the room. Let's have some conversation about what is going on. We like to talk about sports. We like to talk about everything that is going on. And so we are going to talk about it tonight. Always like to talk about football. So let's start there. It was an interesting day in football, especially if you are a South Florida fan. Man, I'm telling you, it was crazy. Saturday, let's go there. If you are a FSU fan, I just feel bad for you at this point. If you just like FSU, I just feel sorry for you because they are absolute trash. It is a dumpster fire in the state capital. They lost again. They just keep losing, man. Every time it looks like they're gonna get better, they end up getting worse. They switched quarterbacks, helped a little bit, looked a little better than the other quarterback, but they still lost. But then 10:30 on the West Coast really started about 10:45. How do you start a 10:30 game late? Well, that's what happened. 10:45 kickoff. Started off looking good, man. They started off looking good. First drive, touchdown. First stop for the defense. I think it was 3 and out. And man, the wheels fell off. It fell off, man. They couldn't stop the big plays. Couldn't stop. I mean, UM ran the ball very well, but they couldn't stop the big plays on offense. Went into halftime down, wasn't looking good. Just all of a sudden, things stopped working. Then third quarter, pick six. Oh my God. What are you doing, Mr. Cameron Ward? What are you doing? Goes back, scrambles, you know, Cam Ward, sometimes he can be team too much, and on that particular play, he was absolutely team too much. Threw the pick six, and everybody thought it was going to be a wrap. But guess what? Man, listen, a little room. They just had a little room. Everything had to go right. Everything had to go perfect. And guess what? It did. Everything went perfect. Just when you thought another Mario Cristobal let down, just when you think, oh, oh man, ACC is here and we always start like this. Cam Ward put the team on his shoulder and came all the way back for the victory. So now your Miami Hurricanes are number 6 in the polls, still number 1 in your heart. What's up, Mr. Robinson? Miss Austin wants to talk about the Miami Central Rockets. Man, listen, if you like high school football, the Miami Central Rockets did their thing on this past weekend. Beat the Northwestern Bulls. Yes, the white, got that upside down. The white and gold, or the white, get go up. The green and white beat the blue and gold. It was a back and forth matchup. Teddy Bridgewater lost his cool a little bit, but it was a good high school football game, man. And that was absolutely excited. So, you know, Kim didn't believe enough in her team to go to the game. But guess what? Now she's happy that they won. And so good for you, Miami Central Rockets. Maybe they will come back. Then we're going to go to the NFL. Stephon, your Miami Dolphins. Man, that was one of the ugliest games. I got to see a partial of that in the airport. I was traveling, and it was just a snooze fest, man. I mean, the Dolphins can't score. They can't score. It doesn't seem like they can score. I'm trying to figure out, maybe Stephon, maybe somebody else who's in the comment section can help me figure out why can't the Miami Dolphins score. Now, it's been like a month now. Hutley has been with the team. Snoop has been with the team for close to a month now. And I'm not sure if the offense looks any better. But at the end of the day, they scored when they have to. The Patriots couldn't do anything. He looks good. I didn't really see. I don't know what happened. I don't know. What is it, man? Is it the play calling? Is it what? I don't know. I didn't get to see much of the game. I can only see some of the highlights. But for whatever reason, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, we just can't get it together. Just can't get it together. Can't put up big numbers. It looks as if, brother Stephon, you're going to have to wait till Tua come back, man. I just think this offense is built for one person and one person only, because we don't even know Hill is on the team anymore. We don't know if he's on the team. We don't know if Waddle is on the team. It's just, for whatever reason, it's a totally different offense with Tua out. Say what you want about it, like it, love it, but it is what it is. That is the way the cookie is crumbling right now. But you know what? Who didn't have an excuse for looking as raggedy as they did? It's the Cowgirls. Yeah, they won, but come on, man. I mean, for the last several weeks, you were playing. Who did the Cowboys play last week? Who did they play? They played the Giants, right? Who did they? Am I missing that? Who did Cowboys play this week? It looked so bad. I almost forgot who they played. Who did they play? They played the Steelers. That's right. They played the Steelers. An inept offense, and for whatever reason, Justin Fields almost looked better than the $100 million quarterback, Mr. Dak. He just not it, man. if the Steelers had any type of running game, because I don't know what happened to Najee Harris. He came in the league on fire. Right now, he's just not living up to it. If they had any resemblance of a running game, if Justin Fields could get the ball down the field, the Cowboys would have lost another game, man. The guy is just horrible. So Dallas Cowboys, if earlier I saw a lot of Cowboys bragging about how the mullets didn't look good on Sunday. Guess what? You didn't look any better. Let's be honest. I know a win is a win, but you did not look any better. That was one of the ugliest wins I ever seen in my life. And you think that offense, dude, if you think that team with that offense is going anywhere but home, you crazy. You absolutely crazy. You crazy. If you think that team is doing anything else but going straight home after school, you crazy. That team looks horrible, man. They look bad. They look bad. They look bad. Ooh, I'm gonna tell you who didn't look bad yesterday. That boy from Broward County, Lamar Jackson. He had himself a game. Woo! That was a game right there. Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, that was a game. Now, I've been talking about Joe Burrow. He came to play yesterday. Yeah, Joe Burrow came to play today. He came to play on yesterday. He did everything possible for his team to win. His defense needed a little help, though, but he came to play. But that Lamar Jackson had himself a game. 4 touchdowns, one of them running. I'm telling you, that boy Derrick Henry, he's warming up. He's heating up. He's heating up. And Kirk Cousins had a better game. As a Saint fan, I gotta agree with that. I won't say better, but that Kirk Cousins, he had a game on Thursday night. I was in Atlanta that night. Almost went to the game. Wanted to go, could have went. Some friends of mine went. I didn't go. I just couldn't take it, man. They had just beat my team, so I couldn't take it. But I gotta admit, Kirk Cousins had himself a game. The Falcons look good. But I'm telling you, this Lamar Jackson kid, man, he's something special. You know what's interesting? I was looking at this the other day, especially that last play with Lamar, man, where he fumbled and he stiffed on 2 people and then threw the touchdown across his body. I said, you know what? As much as I don't like Cam Ward doing this, Cam Ward reminds me a lot of Lamar Jackson. He's not as fast, but the way he can improvise, the way he just, remember when Lamar first came in the league, he was run first. But now he's not run first. Now it'll drive you crazy because he's not run first. He waits to the last second to take off. Cam don't take off as much as Lamar does, but Cam has this unique way of being able to improvise and wait to the last second. Now, you got to take the good, the bad, and the ugly with Cam. And sometimes you got to take the good and bad and ugly with Lamar. It's been more good than bad and ugly the past 2 years with Lamar. But Lamar Jackson, I think for the people who are saying that he's not a quarterback, he's just a running back, I think at this point he's showing you. And he has an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, of winning a 3rd MVP. I don't think he's going to get it because now a lot of credit is going to go to Derrick Henry. I think a lot of credit is going to go to Derrick Henry because he has a running back now, which is amazing. But I think that may stop him. And I think if Kirk Cousins plays the way he's playing, they're going to probably give it to him because, you don't want to give it. to the same person back to back. So Kirk Cousins will be a good story, especially if the Falcons keep balling out the way they're balling out. I don't think they will. I think the team, they built. If you watch that game when we played them, they shouldn't have won. The offense didn't even score a touchdown. Offense didn't even score a touchdown when we played them. But that's neither here nor there. I know it may feel like sour grapes, but I'm just saying Kirk Cousins had a good game or two, but he hasn't been that way every single game. All right. But he did have a good game the other night against Tampa Bay. So I'm telling you, yeah, back then, yeah, they didn't want to draft Lamar because he was a run first quarterback. They thought they remember the time where they wanted to put Lamar at wide receiver. Y'all remember that? I remember when in NFL, ESPN pundits was saying, I think what's the guy name from Indianapolis that used to be the GM? I forget his name, starts with a P. Wanted him to go to wide receiver. And I'm like, that's why you don't have a job. That's why you don't have a job. Still don't have a job. I don't even think he worked for ESPN no more. That was the dumbest take ever. Wanted that man to play quarterback. And now he's a two-time MVP and has a great chance. Because I know Kansas City is undefeated until today. Dolphin fans, thank me later in a couple of hours. I want y'all to thank us, all right? But the Chiefs, man, it's still them against the field. Because guess what? Even with the great Patrick Mahomes playing quarterback, his receiving core is going down. It's going down. So it's going to be hard for me to believe that the Chiefs can win again. I won't necessarily bet against them, but it's hard. It is hard for me to believe that they're going to be able to win again. I like Lamar Jackson and the Ravens' chance of winning this year, and we shall see. Now, you living in South Florida, you're preparing for this hurricane, man. And unlike the one that I don't know what that was, we were canceling everything from 2 weeks ago. I think this is going to be a little different. I think we're going to probably get a little something, something. All right. I think we're going to get a little something, something this year or this go round. So I need y'all to be careful. I need y'all to be safe. But I want y'all to watch something because, you know, it's critical right now. It's critical. You know, we need all the help we can get in South Florida, right? And I want y'all to see how politicians play with your lives. You know, we elect politicians, man, to be for the people. And I want y'all to see that the Biden administration reached out or has reached out to your governor to offer federal aid. But guess what? They don't want to answer the phone. Let's check it out.
Governor DeSantis, NBC is reporting Governor DeSantis is ignoring your calls on hurricanes, resources, and help. How does that hurt the situation here?
You know, moments of crisis, if nothing else, should really be the moment that anyone who calls themselves a leader says they're going to put politics aside and put the people first. People are in desperate need of support right now, and playing political games with this moment in these crisis situations, these are the height of emergency situations, is just utterly irresponsible, and it is selfish, and it is about political gamesmanship instead of doing the job that you took an oath to do, which is to put the people first.
Madam Vice President, Milton's arrival, what does it mean for resources?
You see this, man? And when it was asked of Governor DeSantis, hey, why you not accepting the president's call? They said because it seems like it was political. What the heck is political about allowing the federal government to help your state. See, this is the kind of stuff that happened during COVID. All the federal help, as long as the person that is in the White House has a D in front of their name, they don't accept the help. I don't understand what's going on with our governor. I mean, here's an opportunity to put politics to the side. You have stressed that your state is in a state of emergency, but you won't take the help. It's Republicans that's going to be affected by this storm too, Mr. Governor. It's some of your own constituents that are going to be affected by this hurricane, Mr. Governor. But you don't want to take the help. What's wrong with taking the help? All of us pay taxes in this country. But we're so busy worrying about because it's Biden. We don't want to take the help. I got a problem with that, man. I don't care what side of the aisle you vote on. Sometimes, man, we got to come together and be the United States of America. Because I don't know about you. If I'm drowning and I need some assistance, I don't care who helps me. It could be a white man. It could be a black man. It could be a Republican man. It could be a Democratic man. It could be a gay man. It could be a straight man. It could be a Ku Klux Klan man. I don't care. If I am in trouble and somebody can help me, I'm going to let them help me. We can talk about the differences later. Yeah, there are going to be people that defend it. There are going to be some people that say, well, they didn't ask it right. Or they said, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This man constantly plays these games. That's why he found out when he tried to be your little president that nobody likes to play these games with you, Mr. Ron DeSantis. Nobody wants to play these games with you, man. Every time somebody tries to help, you turn it down. Absolutely. It's part of his DNA. He rather for the citizens of the state of Florida to suffer than to accept money because the president happens to be a Democrat. And I promise you, if it was the other way around, all hell will be breaking loose. Oh, he's just playing politics. Oh, Mr. Trump is trying to help, but the Democratic governor don't want to accept the help. See, we got to stop allowing these politicians to get away with this stuff. Because this is not about this has nothing to do with a D or an R at this point. This is about allowing people who don't care about the entire state. They only care about one group of people. And we keep allowing it to happen. We keep allowing it to take place. And at some point, we have to stand up to say, hey, enough is enough. But guess what? He's going to get away with it. He's going to get away with it. He's going to get away with it because nobody's going to say anything. Nobody's going to say anything. Yeah, you hit the head, co-host. National disasters are non-partisan. Absolutely. Non-partisan. Shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter. It's non-partisan, man. But you don't even, I mean, how immature is that? You don't even take the phone call. How you gonna say That's the crazy part. How you gonna say the call seemed to be political when you don't take the phone call? You see how stupid that sounds? You see how diabolical that sounds? The call, not the conversation. The call. I guess the ring. I guess when his phone rung, it sounded political. Maybe he got a political ringtone. Maybe he got a Democratic ringtone. Because he didn't say the call. He didn't say the conversation. He said the phone call seemed political. But again, who's going to say something? Nobody's going to say anything. Nobody's going to say anything, you know? Now, here's the thing. If something happens in a Republican-led state and and Biden or his administration doesn't go to send help or doesn't go visit, it'll be a political war. It'll be a political war. It'll be a political war. You see, when the shoe is on the other foot, all hell breaks loose. But certain people are allowed to do certain things without it being a fallout. And at some point, we need people in office that's just going to put the American citizens first, man. That's all we ask. We pay taxes, we work hard in this country, and we don't need our lives taken care of. And because and if we don't get this aid, you know what's going to happen when the hurricane leaves? The state of Florida is going to go up again. Inflation in the state of Florida is going to go up once again. And you know what's going to happen? You know why that's important? Because when inflation goes up again, that's going to go on the stats of the current president because they want his administration to fail. You got to see the forest through the trees. They want the administration to fail. They want to say inflation went up because they don't necessarily do it state by state. They do it across the board. But Florida is one of the biggest states in the union. So they rather see people fail. They rather see people fall than to get the help that they need. But guess what? I guarantee you, if he was running, if he was in Trump's seat, it would be different. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. He'll be bending over backwards. This man don't care nothing about people. He don't care nothing about the people in Florida, Floridians. He don't care. That's your problem. He's gonna be he's gonna be all right in his governor's mansion. He's gonna be just fine. His lights are not gonna go off. Nothing's gonna happen to him. He's gonna be just fine. And wherever he may find himself doing this hurricane, if it's not safe, they're gonna get him somewhere safe. It's the citizens that suffer. But you know what? Until we decide to do something about it, nothing gonna change. I want to give y'all something that's fun for, I would say funny, but it's not funny. Talk about doing something about it. I don't know if y'all saw this today, but you know, this is Saint in the Aint't. And one thing I see is this woman ain't got on no clothes. I don't know if y'all can really see that. Zoom in on it. But I want y'all to see. This thing tickled me. I don't know what's going on here, but we see a lady picking up her child or somebody. And I don't know if she dropping them off or picking her up, but she forgot something. She got a bonnet, she got a shirt, but she forgot something. This lady ain't got on no pants. Nah. I know some of y'all done been embarrassed. Uh yeah. Yep. 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 Like, hey. Yeah. That's cold-blooded, man. What kind of society are we living in, man? How do you go to the bus stop and you don't have on no clothes, man? Like, oh Lord. Could you imagine the kid, bro? The kid. This is somebody's mother. This is somebody's sister or auntie or it's somebody. Whoever she's there to pick up, that kid is scarred for the rest of her life. She's scarred. They scarred. Like, what was she thinking? Somebody please help me. Cause man, I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, I mean, I I saw this and I thought it was a joke. I really did. I thought it was a joke. And I'm like, no, this is real. This lady really went to the bus stop and she didn't have on those pants. Did she think the shirt was long enough to cover the fact that she didn't have on no pants? So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, parents, do me a favor. The next time you go outside and you're going to the bus stop, you know, we're not saying put on a suit. We're not saying, but I think bare minimum, you should have on some pants. I'm, s- is that too much to ask? Holler at me now. I- i- is that too much to ask? But she just said I ain't with that today. It's hot. I ain't iron all my clothes in the washing machine. I ain't with that. I'm just gonna go pick up this kid and whoever see me, they just see me. I mean, whatever, man. It is what it is. Tell me what y'all think about this. I saw this caption today. Sometimes I look at stuff and laugh, and I be like, man, the internet is a mess. But this person had a point. It's a billboard of Rosa Parks, and the caption says she still ended up on the back of the bus. Man, I think this marketing campaign somebody should have thought this out a little better. I think that somebody should have thought this out. Somebody didn't go to Black History class, and you can't put Rosa Parks on the back of the bus. You gotta somebody gotta know the optics of that. Somebody gotta see that and say, no, this is not gonna play out. Right. We gotta put her on the side. We gotta put her in the front. Like, we can't put Rosa Parks. Put anybody else, but don't put Rosa Parks on the back of the bus. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe y'all feel differently, but just something about that doesn't quite sit right with me. You know, sometimes you could look too much into something, but something about that. I reading the comment with Stefan and house dress. No, I don't. No, that wasn't a house dress. That was no dress. That was all panty. That was all draw. That was no. That was not a house dress. That was a shirt without anything else under it. That's what that was. But the Rosa Parks thing, man. Yeah, let's try to move that. Okay, let's get that. Let's get that on the side of the bus. Okay, let's do that. That's not the way it's supposed to be. All right. Listen. Um. All right. Whoo, man, these comments, it be funny, man. Some of the comments I can't even be putting up sometimes, man. You know. Yeah, the outcast lyrics, what's that fuss? Everybody, including Rosa Parks. Let's move to the back of the bus. I remember I was old enough to remember when that song had a lot of controversy. Y'all remember that? I remember that song having a lot of controversy because they were saying that Outkast was really diminishing the movement by basically saying ain't no problem, man. Just everybody move. I remember being in high school or middle school, one of those schools. I remember that being a controversy. And now that I'm older, maybe I agree with that. Maybe I agree that that probably, even though the song was hot, it was. I remember that had a nice beat. Uh, but maybe the criticism of that was probably right. I think we needed to not, you know, desensitize that process. But but anyway, but I do know I'm not gonna put Rosa Parks on the back of the bus. That much I do know. I do know that I'll put anybody else back there, but the last person I'm gonna put back there is her. All right. Just so if you see this bus, hopefully by now it's been removed. If not, let's start a little petition to get moved. But listen, man, I hope y'all gonna be safe out there, man. Take the storm seriously, all right? Do that. I'ma start doing some stuff, man, here around the house. Take the storm seriously, all right? But listen, y'all done got all the toilet paper. Now, I don't know what happened last week, but why y'all took all the toilet paper? That's a serious question. Why did y'all take all the toilet paper? What I'm trying to figure out. They said the longshoreman was gonna go potentially on strike. But what was the deal with the toilet paper? Like, out of all the things, why is it always the toilet paper? I remember in COVID, it was the toilet paper, not the paper towels, not the napkins, the toilet paper. Somebody, before we get off, is going to have to tell me what is the obsession with toilet paper. Y'all remember in 2020 when we couldn't find no toilet paper? You were able to get um um Lysol faster than you was able to get toilet paper. You mean to tell me y'all don't have toilet paper normally unless it's a storm or COVID? I'm not. I just don't understand, man. Not toothpaste, not lotion. It's always toilet paper. What is the? I gotta go, but I'm hoping somebody could tell me the deal with the toilet paper, man. I'm glad, I actually had to go and get some items from Sam's that week, and I actually needed some toilet paper. Thankfully, it was all there. But like later on that day, I saw people with, Costco, I mean, Sam's, you get one thing of toilet, you know, it has about 6, 7 rolls of 6 in there. Like, and I seen people with 3 or 4 of them. And I'm like, well, what? I mean, what is going on here? Like, what are we preparing for? I mean, how much bathrooms are we using? Yeah, the panic. I I I don't know. I I, I don't know. I mean, somebody help me, man. I mean, now you stuck with all that toilet paper. Like they were buying for other people. They weren't buying for no other people. They weren't buying for no other people. They were buying for themselves. They buying for themselves. The same thing in COVID. The same thing in COVID. Always running out of toilet paper. Like, like, go buy something else. Leave the toilet paper alone, people. All right. Now it's gonna be gas. What? You better get your gas. Go and get your gas. I said some of these comments I couldn't put up, but I couldn't resist that one. That one was funny. You're right. That's the Ain't talking, not the Saint. The Saint didn't say that, but the Saint might agree. Yes, I understand water. I do understand water. I understand water, but it's the toilet paper. That's the part I don't understand. Like, when did toilet paper become the hot item? It used to be in a storm, batteries, right? Water, flashlights. But for whatever reason, it's now toilet paper. Maybe they thought COVID gave you diarrhea or something. Maybe they think the storm. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm just trying to figure this thing out. It used to be toilet paper too, even back in the day. I never remember toilet paper being such a hot commodity. I never remember that. Maybe because I pretty much we always have toilet paper, man. Again, we go to Sam's, you get like 1,000 rolls of toilet paper per trip. You only gotta buy like 2 or 3 a year. Like, I don't understand, man. I really don't. I really don't. You know, I, but yeah, water I get. Water I got. But I made sure I got some water. See, this time of year, you gotta have this stuff already, man. Like, you gotta know, if you live in South Florida, just buy this stuff, man. In fear they have no paper to use. How many bathroom trips are you guys making, man? Yes. Yes. The Austin residents, we always try to, because we actually go shopping on a regular basis, man. Like, we don't wait until a hurricane comes to go shopping. I mean, I don't know. I thought that was just normal. You just go shopping, man. You shouldn't be without, maybe some canned goods. I can understand batteries for your flashlights. But listen, here's a trick. They got new flashlights out that you can charge, right? That has batteries and you can charge them. I recommend you getting some of those. Keep them charged up, because batteries are expensive, man. And the new flashlights, they don't come with those C and D. When the last time you bought something that was C and D? I like the flashlights now, man, because they come with triple A, double A. I like those new flashlights. That's what I have at the house. So just a word of the wise, man. You got one of them old school flashlights that take 4D batteries. You gotta get rid of that, man. That's trash. You gotta get you a flashlight that has a USB connection so that you could keep them things charging. And if they do need batteries, they'll take double A battery, because you could get double A batteries at the store. I got some today. You get them 50 in a pack. Them C and D, they come 4 in a pack for like $55,000. Like, it's too much. So get rid of them old school batteries, old school flashlights. Get you something that's reliable. Get you something that's nice. Panic. The world is ending. It is. Let me get myself together. Maybe y'all really coming up with these excuses for this toilet paper, man. Okay. They expecting somebody to come over. I guess. Whatever. I guess that's the case. I guess I don't nobody come over here. So, you know, I guess maybe that's why I don't think that way. But listen, guys, seriously, get yourself together, man. Prayerfully, we don't have loss of life. Prayerfully, I think Dade is out. When is Dade out? Tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Dade is out Wednesday. Nobody's out tomorrow, right? Just want to make sure. Because I got kids in school and I actually own a school. So I should know this, I guess. But I got kids in Dade in school, a school in Broward. So I think Dade is out Wednesday, right? I think Broward is out Wednesday and Thursday. So they're never out. They're never out. Yeah, Dade is never out. Just know that if you live in Dade, you're never out. This new superintendent, he doesn't believe in letting you out. Okay, Cavallo is gone. Cavallo, y'all would have been out all week. Hey B, remember Cavallo was our old assistant principal. Hey, that guy there, boy, that guy was something else, man. Wait, the Broward School, they're off Friday, and teachers are off Friday. Teachers are off, so that means Broward is out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Really? Oh yeah, Friday was a teacher's work day anyway. I think. No, the teachers are off that Monday in Broward, the 14th. Yeah, I think Monday the 14th is the teacher work day in Broward. Because I think that's Columbus Day. So yeah, I think teachers man, get out of here. I'm all confused, man. Don't listen to that. And Broward, the school is out Thursday. I mean Monday. Man, just check the calendar, all right? Check the news and check the calendar, man. Yeah, don't worry about it. Everybody go to school tomorrow. Some of y'all are off Wednesday. Some of y'all are off Thursday. And then some of y'all are going to be off Monday. Check your calendar. Don't listen to Kimberly Austin. She's going to have you in trouble, okay? Uh, she's going to have you in trouble. She just wants y'all to keep y'all kids home. That's what it is. I never met a teacher that don't want to work. These teachers, they don't want to work, man. So you can't always listen to the teacher. Back in the day, the teachers would tell you the truth. Now these teachers are lie to you. They will tell you, that's the other ain't. You are absolutely correct, Mr. Bean. That is the other ain't. You're absolutely correct. Everybody knows it, but her. I don't know why she doesn't know this, but she doesn't. She is definitely an ain't, as in ain't gonna make it. She ain't gonna make it in, man. I've been trying to tell her. I've been trying to get her prepared, but she ain't gonna make it in. When those pearly gates swing open, she ain't gonna make it in. I'm so glad it doesn't have to be a group package. I'm grateful for that. Because everybody knows it. Everybody knows it but her. She gonna be in for a rude. She gonna be in for a surprise. If she don't get herself together, she gonna be in for a surprise, Jack. Cause she's something wrong with her. Trying to get these kids, get these parents in trouble, man. So y'all be safe, be dry. Hopefully, you live in a neighborhood where they got your power lines underground so that you won't be affected. If not, man, You have to finish this. I don't have a project. This is my project. You see how she's trying to parent me on my live show? Now I got to go another hour because apparently she's got to give me work to do. I'm not the teacher of the house. I only work on Christian papers. But that's my time, man. We got to go. Well, so far my Saints are losing, it appears, but I still got hope for my Saints. They look so good the first two games. I think they dolphined me, man. I think that they dolphined me, and they made me think that they have hope, and it looked like it's the same old Derek Carr. So y'all pray for me, all right? We'll see you next week for another edition of the Saint and the Ain't. We might have to also add the other Ain't to the show. The Mrs. Ain't. We're gonna call her the Mrs. Ain't. It's gonna be me, Bean, and the Mrs. Ain't. All right. Until then, be blessed. Peace out, man. For real though. Be safe out there, man. We'll see you next time. Peace.